Hey guys, I decided to do my makeup today because I just felt like it. Also, my makeup is like super old. I have to get rid of it soon. So I was like, oh, I'll just practice since I need the practice. I also don't have like a lot of makeup that other people have. I don't know how to use makeup very well. I'm just practicing. I didn't really learn how to do makeup until I was like 24, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't afford it when I was a kid, whatever. When I was younger, whatever. I couldn't afford it. So now I just practice and I watch YouTube and try to learn some stuff. So I like my eyes a little bit today. But my lips and my makeup is old. I mean, my lipstick and my makeup is old, so it's kind of has a cakey, weird look. I don't know if you could tell because, no, it's kind of bright. It's really bright, you know, today. I wanted to come on and tell you about what my cat did the other day. She saw a squirrel on the other side of the screen door and she decided to go for that squirrel as hard as she could. She just bam right into the screen and broke the whole screen, and it's completely separated now. It's like you can't even use it. The door has to be replaced basically at the bottom, the screen part, not the door. But like her fat butt was like sitting outside and half inside the door, and she was like so confused and like making weird noises. And I'm like, just get in. She scared me so bad, and I saw it happen. I don't know why it scared me, but I think the fact that she actually broke it and was like laying half outside, I was just, she's not like really one to like run away or anything, but she is like, she's a cat, so I don't know. But like, yeah, so now we have to have it fixed and we can't have the door open. I don't know if you can see that, but the screen is right over there. And I just wanted to tell you like that story because I thought that was funny. I thought it was kind of silly. I have another story to tell you. I just moved into this apartment, and in like November of 2016. We haven't been living here that long. And well, last month we had an intruder. He on St. Patrick's Day went drinking and drank so much, and maybe, I don't know what happened, but around 3 in the morning people said they heard noises outside and they heard the doorbells ringing. And they kept ringing until it was quiet, and I was still awake. I was watching YouTube. I'm a YouTube fanatic. I watch it for hours if I can. Like, I'm terrible. I need to be doing other stuff, and I don't. So I was watching YouTube on my phone, and yeah, I had my earphones in, and so he had gotten in from our screen door. It must have not latched, like the door itself hadn't latched. So he was confused, and he thought this was in his apartment, I believe. He like came in and laid down on the couch, and I was still awake. I even got up, and if you can see back there is the kitchen, and he like had been here laying on the couch, which is behind me, and was actually like here when I woke up to get Tylenol at like 3:30 in the morning. And then at 6:30 in the morning, I'd already fallen asleep, Rob had fallen asleep, and we hear a noise in the bathroom. Rob really hears it, I didn't. So Boo gets up, he's like, what the hell is that? And I was like, what? He's like, somebody's in the apartment, somebody's in the bathroom. And he's like screaming, and I'm like, oh, it's probably just, the toilet's probably broken or something. There's gotta be a reason, right? You know? Like, it can't be that somebody is using our bathroom at 6 a.m. and while we're in bed and we're the only two people who live in this apartment. And so I get up, he gets up, and back there is like just a little area where the bathroom is. Like, it's like the bathroom and our doorway is like right here, so we're facing where he would come out, and he just walks past us, and my husband, Boo's like, what the hell, dude? And the guy does not respond. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't, like, my husband's breath was on this dude's like face, like hitting him. We were so close. We could have like pushed him, we could have hurt him. I mean, obviously, he's an intruder. We could have shot him or stabbed him or something just because he was in our house. And he doesn't respond. He's just walking. Like, it was a very strange moment. It wasn't there, you know, he wasn't there at all. And so he kept going towards the door, and like, we keep screaming and yelling, how did you get in? And like, what the hell, you know, like, we're just freaking out. Like, there's a dude at 6 a.m. in our apartment, and like, he shouldn't be here, you know? So he gets to the door and he just like snaps. He snaps too, and he like, oh man, like, dude, I'm telling you, it was like one person to another. Like, it was like talking to a dementia patient that's not there, and then they come to, kind of like, I don't know if you know that kind of thing, but I do. Like, and he just snaps, and he comes to, and he's like, oh dude, I'm in the wrong apartment, you know, like, and we're like, what? He's like, yeah, I live in so-and-so apartment, you know, here, you know, in the same complex kind of thing that we live in. And he's like freaking out. He's like, I'm leaving, and he pushes on my husband's like old ass ratty shoes that, like, my husband needs to replace his shoes like 7 years ago, okay? Like, my husband does not like to get new clothes. He doesn't like getting new shoes. He's ridiculous. I'm always trying to get him, and he has so much clothes and stuff that he doesn't wear that are nice, and like, whatever, that's another story. But he pushed on my husband's like old ass, like falling apart shoes, and goes outside, and it was like cold and snowy, and like, it was pretty bad that day. And he like is just like wandering outside, you know, and he leaves his shoes here, which were like nice and like expensive shoes, I would say, you know, like, they were not by any means cheap. And like, so we're like, what the hell? Like, and so we start checking immediately. Like, I checked everything. I checked my purse. I checked everything I could. I checked, you know, for our iPad, our phones, our whatever, you know, and he didn't take anything. Like, I couldn't tell that he had taken anything at that moment. And then, you know, by now we know that he didn't. He was literally confused, and he did mistake this apartment for his. Our apartments are set up different, but like, I have some custom furniture and stuff and the lights were on. It was just that he was so out of it, and he had drank so much on St. Patrick's Day. And honestly, it seemed like maybe he had been drugged. He was acting kind of like I had seen other people, you know, when they've been taken to the hospital or something, and they not accidentally, oh my god, they've been like slipped something. Like, somebody slipped this girl something, and she's just another person. She's out of it. She doesn't understand. He almost seemed like that when we were talking to him. He was so out of it, and like coming and going with the whole conversation that, yeah, we told the cops because we called them immediately, you know, like, this is such a weird situation. And then after we find out, yeah, like, he lives here. It was a mistaken thing. It was St. Patty's Day party gone wrong, and he was trying to get home, and he thought this was his because the front of the buildings look all the same. They look, except for there's a, you know, a differentiation in color, but in the night you don't really see that too much because they're like gray and gray brown and like gray green, you know, kind of thing, you know, colors, and white. You know, gray and white is mostly what the colors outside of the buildings are. And then like the apartments themselves, they're laid out the same, you know, like our apartment is probably pretty similar to his. And so I guess he just slept here and scared the living crap out of us. I like could not stop freaking out for like a couple of days, and I want to like, I felt bad for him, you know, like, he's a nice guy and everything, it seems, you know. It's just, oops, you know. Like, I guess it could happen to anyone, and it just happened to us and him, you know. So I thought that was a good story to tell. So my cat story and that story is what you're hearing today. I hope you have a good day. This is Amanda. Bye-bye.